Which brings me to the last game. The Bears are giving 3-0 to the Rams in Chi-Town. Fun fact, if NFL games are 58 minutes long, this game would be the Packers facing the Panthers in Carolina. And they'd play it Friday afternoon because it sucks. Instead, we have two teams led by coaches who know coffee is for closers, which is what they will hopefully have plenty of on hand when wind chills in Chicago are said to be reaching 9 below. And while this is the kind of game people will say, the Cali boys and the Rams and Stafford won't play well because of the cold. Maybe, but it's not their fault. It's just what they're used to. These are two evenly matched teams that, had they played in L.A., might give an advantage to the Rams. But the cold keeps it close, and I like the Bears to keep it within 3 either way. Give me the Bears and the 3.5 they are getting. That is a big hook, Captain, and those are Geno's picks.
Am I the captain?
No, you're not the captain.
I am the captain.
Donald Trump is the captain now. Bye-bye, Somalia on March 17th. Protected state status. You rake-faced faggots. Oh, it started again. Hi and welcome. We did.
Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
So that's him in the soda shop. Those guys look like they're.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration of freedom in the history of our nation.
Yeah, those people are.
5 years ago, you suck. A great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand
That's
today.
just mean. How do you get that close to the microphone?
The Emancipation
That guy get that close to the
You suck. This momentous decree
This
came
is stupid. This show's not gotten any smarter
as a great
for you.
beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice.
I don't think
It
this guy's
came
on
as
board
a
with it.
joyous daybreak
Now, what
to
was the
end
message?
the long night
That
of
we're
their
all paying
activity.
and that people should.
But
We get it.
100
We get it. It
years
didn't go
later,
over well. It didn't go over well. I
the
get it.
Negro still is not free. 100 years later,
Yeah, white guy. Hey, where's the bathroom?
still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation
And the woman, of course.
and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely
I realize
island
we don't
of
have to come in.
poverty.
We could have Frankie on the thing and then play Boo You Suck, and we could go get a burger or something. All right, we get it. Happy MLK Day.
I think that this message has been lost.
What's that?
We hold our truth.
The message of Martin.
Hey, sorry, are we a little late today? I like that angle. Like the one thing will never change. After we do the Thursday show, I don't need this camera till today, and it's always. I feel like I should be a little. Talk to them for 1 sec, baby. Hi.
Hello.
By the way, how's my sound? Ask them how my sound is.
I think your sound is fine. Hello, darlings. Welcome to 8 Hot Water. It's Eugene's show. Thank you for everyone that tuned in to Keanu. And then now Geno is going to fiddle around with the camera.
Yeah.
But we're here. We tested the microphones. He just went on a walk.
I went and got. Oh, where's my cigar? I need my cigar. I got to tell you, you can put me back. How's the sound, everyone? You can be honest. I don't mind.
It's fine.
Slow going today. Not gonna lie to you, just slow going. It's Martin Luther King Day, as you know.
I didn't know that, actually.
And by the way, I streamed all weekend, did some football streams, which I love doing. I always love doing that. That's a fun little thing. We streamed with MAXXX LOADZZZ for the Seattle game on Saturday night, and then we streamed the early game. I guess we being the mouse in my pocket. Full fucking weekend of just football and silliness. Now tonight, I think another reason I'm just out of it is, what are you doing over there?
I'm Sorry, I was chilling.
I'm
I
okay.
just get.
The fuck is going on?
You're smacked. Look,
Sorry,
no,
I can hear her all the way in the other wing of the apartment. What is it?
You do? Let me just smash some pots and pans around and throw things.
When do I?
I needed a sweater.
A sweater. Well, why didn't you shut the window, baby? I'm sorry.
Because I like it to be airy.
Oh, Diesel Cat says, hi, Mrs. Eugene. Hi. What was I doing trying to do this? So, yeah, and tonight we've got the governor's Christmas party, which is always a good time. They're very good to us at Governors. Yeah. So I got to do that. So as much as I'd love, because it's a cloudy winter and it's a snow day, and it's actually snowing a little bit, but it's also a snow day. It's MLK Day. It's a late. I mean, we never had that day off of Compound Media, as you saw from that great clip. Oh, thank you. God bless Geno and MLK. And of course, I opened with my Geno's picks because we nailed the Bears game. And a lot of people I was talking with chilling in Keanu Cast, like, that's the beauty of gambling. Like, he's like, you were wrong about the Bears. I wasn't. In fact, I couldn't have been more right about the Bears. I said the cold weather would keep it a close game, and somebody's going to win by 3. And that's precisely what happened. Now, a lot of people will say this was another game that was scripted. And I'm going to tell you again, I don't know that the NFL is scripted, but there is an incredible clip I woke up to from MAXXX LOADZZZ, and we'll get to that clip in a second. But first, we'll discuss MAXXX LOADZZZ and how we made you money this weekend. And I'll say we, even though it was LOADZZ's pick. LOADZZZ gave you a 4-game parlay. LOADZZZ gave you a 4-game parlay. Now, if you watch Geno's picks, and I've said this before, Vegas knows. Vegas makes money. Vegas sits there and says, I don't know what they say, but they've got the algorithm in your brain that once you think you know gambling, you're going to go 50%, and it's going to keep you coming back. It's going to keep you juicing them. Because trust me, if you were losing 80% of your bets, you wouldn't still be gambling. If you were winning 80% of your bets, you'd be fucking in Vegas living the dream. And no, most people aren't either of those. Most people are right in the middle. But when you first start, like I did my first year, and I was 70%. When I did my first year of NCAA football, again, 70%.
What Roman numeral is 70?
LXX. When you're doing that. Or if you wanted to use all V's, it'd be LVVVV. As opposed to what she has, what the hell VD? I'm kidding. So I'm telling you, you cannot convince me otherwise. It's that Malcolm Gladwell blink, and you look at games and you're like, that's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. And you're right. And MAXXX LOADZZZ, I said, look, Pete, these are the teams I like. And he's like, well, he went with me on the NFC games. We had Seattle, called the blowout. We had the Bears, called the weather to keep it within 3. But I went.
The Bears almost won.
Bears did almost win. They should have won. But while Pete went New England, winner, and Denver, winner, I went Buffalo, loser, and I went Texan, embarrassing. But again, knowing after the first day that I'm 50%, I said, you know what? I'm going to go with my Sunday parlay on the 2 games. And I'm like, I'm going to get one right and get one wrong. So I did a little parlay on the Patriots and the Bears. Hit it. And I followed along with Pete because Pete, again, was right about the AFC. So I went with that little thing and said, all right, I'll go with this Patriots, sick of the Bears. And Pete hit a 4-way parlay. That's called making money. So if you're following Daddy, he's making money. And this isn't about gambling. This is just about what I like doing on these videos. I like talking. I do like that. And shout out. And Pete is in the chat. Shout out MAXXX LOADZZZ. Bears still should have gone for 2 in the win. Now, that's something me and Pete will discuss at length, because the second the Bears got that touchdown, my brother's like, they should go for 2. And I thought they should have as well, but I thought they should have. It's not they should have, because if you go for 2 and go for the win without giving, like, here's the logic. Well, obviously you go for 2. You go for 2 and you don't give the Rams a chance to get the ball back. You don't want to leave it up to the entropy, Peter loves that word, of overtime. But if you go for 2, you've got 1 shot at it. And again, it's called playing the percentages, Smithers. And I'm not saying Peter is wrong, but I'm not saying Peter's right. And I'm not saying I'm right either. I'm just saying, when you're the Bears and you're Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson,
when you're with Peter under the pink blanket, you don't want to be right.
By the way, let me know if my sound is okay, because I was having trouble with it earlier. And by that, I mean, my wife was having trouble with it. And I was like, I don't know.
Well, you don't have the patience to test it enough times.
I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? If the sound's bad, again, I'll be like, you're telling me the sound in my apartment is bad?
It's
so
fine.
anyway, what I was saying was, this is the beauty of football. This is the beauty of why sports talk radio does so well. Because if you're Ben Johnson, and in the previous game, you converted 2 of 8 4th and short. And in this game, you were 1 of 4. Do the math. And I want to ask my brother to do that, or my wife who's trying to learn Roman numerals.
I'm not.
Okay?
I'm not.
You're 25%. What's that, Angel?
I am not trying to learn them. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about the Roman fucking numerals. What year are we living in?
Well,
why should I learn them? For what?
Or poker face, you know.
Why should I learn about the Roman numerals?
Don't stuff your pretty little head with anything.
What is my age in Roman numerals?
Brother-in-law, God forbid you learn one more thing. God forbid. God forbid. And by the way, is this crooked? Hold on.
It's not.
I'm telling you, it's like
God forbid I didn't listen.
Look,
I'm 33. I don't know my Roman numerals, and I don't care to know.
No one asked you, but here's the thing. The sound could suck a giant dick. Don't get up, Angel. But when I'm looking at the screen and it's off a little bit, you can imagine. I can't hear you, on the thing. But I can see that, and it drives me nuts. So thank you for your patience. You can make the argument that, they should have gone for 2. But given they were 25% the past 2 weeks on short yardage, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's kick the extra point. And then when you kick the extra point, rather than having one chance, you leave it up to your defense, which is play. Johnson won it. Won the coin toss, gave it to Denver, gave it to the Rams first, forced the ball, forced a 3-and-out, or maybe it wasn't 3-and-out, but forced the punt. And then they marched downfield, and they're within 5 yards of a field goal. And fucking Caleb Williams, I'm not faulting him, because I'll tell you, a very good backup quarterback by the name of Chase Daniel built a career of backing people up. What's going on over there?
I was just listening to your sound. Sounds fine.
Would you like the headphones to do that?
No.
So Chase Daniel said, it's like DJ Moore. He quit on the play. He quit on the play because that was in the script. I'm kidding. So again, you can argue all you want in hindsight. You can argue all you want in hindsight. But again, don't make me bring up what the Seahawks did. They fucking went for it on short, and that's what could happen. That's what could happen. Okay, you could run the ball, whatever, but short yardage shit wasn't working for the Bears. And Ben Johnson did everything right until he didn't. And by the way, all that aside, that touchdown catch by oh my God, Cole Kmet. First of all, Kiana, bring up a picture of Cole Kmet.
You got it.
I'm going to tell you something about him. He's been on my fantasy team 2 years. That's fucking gorgeous. This guy is fucking gorgeous. You ever see Cole Kmet without a helmet? Oh my God.
Is that how you pronounce it?
K-M-E-T, Cole Kmet.
Kmet.
Is his first name Cole?
Maybe it's Met. It's a silent K.
No, maybe I've listened to the announcers say it forever.
Maybe they're the announcers. Maybe
I'm kidding. Cole Kmet. Is that his first name, baby?
Silent K. Yes, Cole.
Show a picture of him.
I am.
I never saw him till after he caught the touchdown with his helmet off. And the guy.
He is handsome.
I love Jesse James. Nobody was arguing. Where's this picture, baby?
There you go.
Oh, that's my fault. I didn't realize. I apologize. Look at this.
Okay. Well, you removed it, so.
Nuh-uh.
Stop touching things.
I will touch No. Touch whatever I want to touch.
I'm trying to add it to the stage, and you have this going on.
That page is gone, baby. All right, do it now.
There you go.
Yeah, nuke that bitch. Are you kidding me? No one is. I've never seen the guy before. By the way, he's the bald guy. The bald guy's Cole. I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. Guy's insane. Am I right?
Peter, I know. And I couldn't be more thrilled. I cannot wait to see some football being played around the Green Day concert.
Oh, my God. So as we were saying, that's the beauty of football. That's why it's the greatest product in the world, because you can debate it any way you want. But again, should they have gone for 2? Yeah, they lost. that's not the argument. That's not the argument. Now, again, trust me, on Friday, when we do bonus loads, we will be discussing this, and it will go on for hours because somebody is as stubborn as myself and my wife, and that would be my big brother.
Joey says that looks like me, the bald one.
Good timing. What did he put? So she doesn't. Hold on. So she doesn't want to read a clock nor read Roman numerals. She's so uncultured. It's amazing. No wonder she likes Green Day. Yeah, well done, push-ups. Well done, push-ups.
I can read a clock. I don't care to know the Roman numerals. And yes, I like Green Day. Do you have the time to read Roman numerals?
By the way,
MAXXX
LOADZZZ says the Bears were 57% successful going for 2 this year. Pete, we all know, again, it's called playing the percentages, Smithers. They were 57%. But in the past 2 games, I don't know if you know this about football, Pete. By that, I mean, of course you do. Fucking guys get hurt. It's like, it's a game of fucking who you have on the field in that moment. And the Bears team the past 2 weeks was not 57%. And 57% is fucking, that's one hell of a coin toss to bank your season on. When, again, and I know this is math, Pete, so I'll let you, again, the percentages are much higher to give it to your defense, which has been playing well all year, and you had the better offense in that game. You did. They were playing better. So, again, not saying I'm right, but you can't sit there and say you're right. You're not. You're not wrong, but you sure as fuck ain't right. That's the beauty of the football game. That's the beauty of it. But, again, once it got into overtime and you had 3.5 from the Bears, 4.5 actually, you got to feel good. That's the beauty of fucking gambling. And tonight, oh, I wish I'd fucking done it tonight. I fucking forgot to do because after it, like I was like out of it. Keanu was doing the Keanu Noon-ish, which was great again. Keanu Noon-ish. And I'm like, I'm getting out of the house. I need some air. It's a beautiful day, 19-degree wind chill. I'm kidding. And I went and I got myself a cigar. Got to get that. Maybe I can't smoke because I talk too much. And I was reading up on the game tonight. The game tonight is huge. Indiana laying 7 and a hook to Miami. And I forgot to do a fucking, what is it, TikTok or whatever you want, a TikTok, a reel, because I really do have to do this every day. It's been going great. I'm getting 800 or 900 fucking views on the TikTok, which is nothing, but when you only have 200 fucking subs in this. And it's amazing. If you don't get how social media is just to separate us, like if you don't get that, it's insane. All people want to do on social media is fight. Now I put up a video for each game, and I put up the Bills versus Denver, and I was wrong. And every Denver fan like, how'd that age? You doing okay? Want to talk about it now? And I would just respond, yeah, nice win. I had this, blah blah blah. Then the next game, the Seattle Niners game, I didn't get any. I got like 2 comments, 2 comments from Niner fans go like, yeah, that was tough. But again, then the fucking Patriot Texans game. Oh, how'd that age? It's like they just want to fight on social media. I put up a bit like I had a. That's
good-natured fighting.
It's
isn't
not.
It?
It's
football.
It's just people that don't want to leave their house but want to seem like a tough guy or something. And
Well,
they're like, how bad age? And I love my videos. I'm like you won. Like it was great.
Well,
and
you're
I
just
wrote to one guy. What, baby?
You're just fighting over football picks, not
I'm
like
not fighting.
Oh,
They're
fighting with
me.
you.
I'm like,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, did you like the joke at the end about the altar boy? The guy's like, yeah, that was great.
You're like, yeah. Obviously, I can't predict the future, but I'm trying to make jokes and give you my opinion on who's going to win.
Yeah.
But they want to go, boom, the Bears.
They want to fucking shit on you and be like, how dare you? You know what I mean? Or you're a loser and I'm not, which is fine by me. Just put that there, mute this. But it's so funny because that's all. Like that's another. It's like, what am I doing here? Like there's a Christmas party tonight. It's like I wake up in the morning now and it's like, all right, I got to stream today. Do I? Fucking, I need to be fucking hanging out.
Oh, we have a little bit of football gossip. Thank you
Why?
for sending this. Look at this.
What?
All right, Bears is Cole Kmet teases sister over NFL loyalties with Packers boyfriend ahead of playoff clash.
Why are you showing this?
Because she has a boyfriend in the Packers and her brother is a Bear.
And
your fans wanted to see it and
No.
read it? They did.
no. I mean, if I could make a joke
They
about
sent
that,
it
maybe
to
I
me.
will, but no.
Oh. Yeah.
No. Do you think?
They
All right, well,
sent it
put
to me.
back up. I want to read
They
this.
sent it to me. How would I know to
Who
look
sent
that
it?
up?
Scott the Dot, that fag?
Maybe he just likes a little bit of pop culture sprinkled
Nah,
into
he
his
doesn't.
football.
He does. Here, bring it up.
That's not
Hold on,
interesting
bring it
at
up.
all
I
to
wanna-
you.
No, I want to read
That's
it now.
not it. No, now
Scott
you
the
do.
Dot thinks
That's
he's-
not interesting at all to you.
What?
You were talking about how handsome that man was. And his
Yeah,
sister
that's-
dates another NFL
I
player,
wanna
and that's
see
not
his-
interesting at
I
all.
want to see his hag sister. I want to see you show me more Cole Kmet, not his ugly sister. Bring the article up. Watch this.
No, now you
like it sucks.
I really wanted to read that article, but I was afraid of looking gay, which is why I got so upset.
Well, you know what? This is what I always say. WWAVD. What would Albert Breer do?
Oh, Breer.
Do you think Albert Breer would be like, let's talk about Cole Kmet's sister humping some Packer guy?
Breer would call Steve.
Yeah. He would be
And
like,
ask Steve.
Breer would be like, is it funny I wrote that article? He didn't. He didn't write the article. He doesn't have friends. He doesn't know everyone in the chat and text them jokes a split second before they pop up. He doesn't.
So he wasn't lying. Don't talk about Albert that way. He was just trying to bond. Okay. So you don't want to read about the article?
Let's read until I make the face like this. Okay. Here we go.
I didn't look it up. They sent it. What do you
can't even see it? You gotta control.
I got it,
for me.
Gene.
Here we go. Let's see if I can read it. It's shaping up to be a tricky week for the Kmet family. Speaking to reporters ahead of Saturday's wild card clash against the rival Packers, Bears tight end Cole Kmet touched. This is a week old.
They sent it. I thought maybe you would want to read.
Scott, you know what you did. That's a week old.
Listen, Scott, this is the most interesting thing we've seen in the past 20 minutes. So I like it. Different strokes for different folks.
Speaking of the Wildcat Bears tight end Cole Kmet touched upon the loyalties of his sister, Frankie Kmet, who is dating Green Bay defensive tackle Lucas Von Ness.
Green Bay?
Packer week. Keanu can't walk after Packer week.
Oh my God. That joke was weak. My lizard do better. I'm sorry. A fan said there's an article that seemed slightly interesting. We're not supposed. All right, you're right. Excuse me. This isn't Keon Noon. Goodbye forever.
I mean
I'm gonna Albert.
You wonder why MLI stopped clipping because you embarrass him.
I'm gonna Albert Breer myself.
I don't talk during Packer week. I really like that. Keanu can't walk after Packer week. Let me explain that because she's limping. She's limping around.
You're gross.
Screeching halt. That's me. Not one of them lost $1 due to your picks. Thank you so much, Angelo. By the way, Angelo, belated thank you. He Venmoed me $20 the other night for cigars, which I got. So thank you so much. I blew $15 on 3 sticks today. Thank you so much, Angelo.
15 dudes.
The guy's a mensch. What's that?
Blue. Yes, you heard it right. I blew 15 dudes.
It's not what I said.
15 dudes
Not
for 4 cigars.
Not what I said.
Yes, I did.
So
what did I say?
blew 15 dudes.
Dudes.
For cigars.
Yes.
I don't know. Like so getting back to how social media is used to divide. Okay. And by the way,
I thank God because I wasn't interested in that article at all.
it was a boring article. It's a boring article. But again, you know why it works? Because the NFL can't make enough fucking money on this stuff, and people eat it up.
Do you
want
to
product in the world, and it's not scripted. Okay.
Swear to God, though, can I interject?
Of course.
If I hadn't brought it up, the article that a fan sent, you would have been like, "Why didn't you bring that up, Keanu? This is interesting stuff.
No, if you think so, baby. If you think so. So what I was saying was, if you don't get how, I'm sorry.
Love you, Scott.
And I'm gonna get to the. I woke up to so many fun fucking tweets. One from my big brother, one from MAXXX LOADZZZ, as you know him, I should say, my big brother, and another from our boy Tanktastic. And it's like I didn't know which one to show first. Okay, I got to find the one from Pete, which was fantastic. I'll find that in a sec. But what I'm saying is, the NFL just wants the NFL. God forgive me. Social media is just there to divide. It really is. It really is. Like, it's all controlled opposition from one side to the other. By the way, Bill Schultz sent me some amazing pictures.
Ooh.
Bill Schultz sent me some amazing pictures of him with his little nephew in the Bears outfit. Where did Pete send that? See, this is my problem. I see links and I never fucking save them. Pete, send me that fucking link again. I know you sent it. Did you just send it personally? But while I'm looking here, I'm going to say it's just there to divide social media. Like, I put up. Oh, found it. Thank you. All right, perfect. It's just there to divide. Like, I put up a video. Like, Friday was nuts. Okay, because Friday I'm doing the bonus load show with Pete. Okay, and I found the link. Don't worry about it, Loads. It's perfect. I'm doing the bonus load show with Pete, and all of a sudden I look at my YouTube, right? Because I'm like, Pete, getting there. Like, we're back on the plus side of monetization after losing fucking my page for fucking just pushing back on COVID. And by the way, the bitch in charge of YouTube died. I know. Why couldn't it be April? The bitch in charge of YouTube died, and it's Just Fitting Justice, and they killed a lot of people. We'll get to that. But I got my YouTube back. They had to give it back, and it didn't take much for me because, again, slightly over 4,000 subs. Like, take a page. Also,
rest in peace, Valentino.
I don't know who that is.
Fashion community.
All right. So I look at my YouTube, and suddenly my watch hours have gone down 800. A month's worth of videos are just taken off. So I spend an hour online, just, on an online chat, and eventually I get it all back. But while that's going on, I'm not paying attention to my normal procedure. Now, normally what I do on Fridays after me and Pete stream for like 3 hours, it flies the fuck by. I will put it behind the paywall because that's the bonus loads. That's the $25 tier. And thank you. So many of you subbed to that. That's my favorite. And then I'll just put the first hour up for free to tease it out. But I was so distracted. I put the first hour up for free with no sound, right? No sound. And it premieres on YouTube as I do. And trolls are like, oh, look at that. Look at how stupid Geno is. And they're giving me watch hours. I left it up. I let it play for the whole hour. And while that's going on, people are like, we got you good. Why? So fast forward to today when I wake up and yesterday, after everything goes through, get all my hours back. And now I'm literally about to be monetized, knock wood, on the Olga chair. And I feel like, trust me, I lost so many subs, so many views, so much rhythm, all that over the past year. But again, to the 20, 30 people in here on YouTube, thank you. So I will be getting monetized on YouTube this week. And it's a good feeling for me. It's a feeling of, dare I say, as my brother would say, vindication. Because put up with their fucking bullshit. And here I am, Daddy. I'm still standing. And the beauty of it is, if you don't think that all I do now is read my YouTube and enjoy the trolls, So Thorough Joe Burrow was in here. It's like, look, here's stop it. No one cares about you guys as much as you care about us. And I love it. Like, we're our own little subculture, honey.
It's to an unhealthy degree. It's
I don't
bizarre.
know. Once you start to embrace it, like one guy.
I don't care. I go, all right. Well, what would you like?
One guy. If you don't get how retarded people are, love me, Beef McLarge. Have you ever crimped or planged? Have you ever crimped a planche? I have no idea what that is. I don't know. One guy literally asked Grok because he's like saying, he's doing all these like jokes about me. He's like busting my balls on X. And then he goes, hey, Grok, who's funnier, me or Geno? And it bases it on what he's writing on X and me just putting memes. And it's like, ha, I win.
Look at you.
I just put, and again, this is on my other account, which I love. This is fun for me. This is on my not Geno Wink account, where it's a win-win, because some people are like, why are you simping for Geno? And as I've said, that always makes me laugh, because like, this guy doesn't know it's me. Right? Which is hilarious. But I will give that person credit, because the people like Joe Burrow is like, that's Geno's all. Of course you know that, because you follow me and I say it all the time. So it's a win-win no matter what. But the one guy's like, who's funnier, me or Geno? And of course, Grok's like, well, based on this, you're definitely funnier. Geno's just using memes, which are cute. And then I'm like, hey, Grok. I said, hey, Grok, who's a better comedian, actor, whatever? It's like, yeah, Geno's got a 15-year career.
Right.
You're an idiot. But this is what YouTube wants. And I applaud watching these people flounder. I do. Because trust me, so Joe Burrow's like, look, I'm making more money than you. Okay. But I would never want to make money. Like, look, that's the thing. I've always been like this. You can ask my brother. Like, trust me, there was a time I worked at a bank. Right?
Right.
And I got the job at the bank because, like, that's what you do.
We're rich.
What's that?
We're rich.
No. I got the job because I worked, like, I got a college. I'm like, I got a business degree. I'll work at a bank. But again, I always say it was in Delaware. When you tell people in New York you worked at a bank, they think it's more, they think it's Wall Street when really it's office space. Why'd you look in here? Is everything cool, babe?
Yeah, I would just point the mic up to your mouth a little more.
Does it sound bad?
No, it's not. I was just listening. It's just it's if it were a little higher and
all right, I'm gonna here. I'll add a level.
Why don't you add a level? Point it
It's
up
levels.
to your, there you go.
I don't know what's wrong with the sound, but thank you. Is the sound that bad? That
No, it's
distracting?
no,
My
it's
wife
not.
is perfection. I'm asking them, baby. I know you can hear it, but like if they're distracted, I'm just curious. So when you get out of you graduate college and like, I have a business degree, I'll work at a bank. And again, when you tell people in New York you work at a bank, they think Wall Street, but I was working at a bank in Delaware. It was office space. Okay. And after that, like by the end, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just going to do what I want to do and see what happens. And as God is my witness, as MAXXX LOADZZZ will attest, there's never been since then a dollar that came to me, I can honestly say, well, that's not fair. Like if ever I'm making money, I don't like what I'm doing, I quit. Which again brings us to the fucking trash can gig that I absolutely loved.
Yes.
And even Kevin, a lot of my trolls are like, he should be a salesman. He should be a salesman. I'd be a great salesman if I'm selling what I like, and I love selling trash cans. And then, like, when I had the one day they're like, you're on the grill today. I'm like, this is bullshit. That grill, I'm like, this is garbage. but I didn't say it. But when I was selling garbage pails, I'm like, this is garbage. And it's in the profit. It has always, if I'm making money doing something I don't like, that's not good money. That's bad money.
You believed in the trash cans.
I still believe in the trash can.
You never even brought me one.
And I know, because I thought that, and then I went to LA. When I came back, the trash can money dried up.
I think they stopped selling the trash cans.
They did. Yeah. They did. And then they were selling vacuum cleaners. And I'm like, I don't want to sell these. They're literally the vacuum cleaner we have here that you bought on Temu or whatever. And I'm like, and watch this, you can make money. I'm like, I would feel dumb selling these vacuum cleaners. As dumb as I felt selling the grill, which I don't know if you know this, it dings. There were two grills, and I'll say it again. I'm like, this is a good grill. This one's $10 more, and we can't sell them because it's not as good. But the only difference is this one has a timer that dings, because no one has a clock or an ALEXA in their house. I don't want her talking to me.
A Roman numeral.
So when I'm like, and when I get to the end, it's lunch. I'm like, it dings.
I bought our fabulous vacuum on Amazon, by the way.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. I don't want it. So again, if you're making money clipping other people, like if you said, Gene, all you have to do.
That's the thing. I don't even know if they make money. I think they just are obsessed, and this is what they do for fun. Yeah.
I'm sure they make some money. And trust me,
how much money could they possibly be making?
Do you watch this? Do you think whoever So Thorough Joe, shout out So Thorough Joe Burrow, do you think he doesn't love what he's doing? He does, but God forbid. I mean, you have to. And the sad thing is,
he goes to sleep at night thinking about us and wakes up thinking about us. And I have to tell you, I don't know if that's flattering or creepy, but I don't think they could be possibly making that much money. I don't know.
Right.
But the internet, these are their friends. They're trying to impress their friends, you know.
Sure. But if they are, God bless them, but if they are, God bless them. And if they're not, God help them, because then they really just enjoy shitting on people.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you know who's really good at shitting on people? Me. And not in a mean way, because I wrote roast jokes of the fries. I've written for Comedy Central. I do football picks every fucking week, and and they'll be going year round now, just because that's the only way I'm going to get my algorithm going. That, and I'll record a stand-up set. But that's how you bust balls. That's how. But these people just spew hate for money. And if you think I'd ever love doing that, and I love when they're like, "Oh, you'll never be in the Dabbleverse." Stop. Well, I'm not going to tell them to stop, but that's how broken the world is, because of a large portion, or should I say a small portion, but it's
that's not the
me,
world
of the world is that gets addicted to this shit. You know, that's all that is. I would argue what percentage of social media do you think, YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that, is used to divide, is used to separate left from right, white from inhuman? I mean, what percentage?
Whoa.
I would say a large percentage, and I find it hysterical.
It's like reality television. That's why people, and if they can't find something to shit on you for, they'll make something up. You know what I mean? That's just what it is.
Well, that's how. Like, can you imagine spending your life worrying about other people? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I with no point. It's always like, what would you like to happen? Okay, now, I would say, when asked what I would like to happen,
I have to pee.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's gonna have to be.
I'm like, Red, pee, boss. You don't have to ask me every time you.
We watched Shawshank Redemption this week. All right.
Just go.
Right. So if you don't get like the shit when we were on In Hot Water, okay, or always in my act, in my stand-up, I hate on things, but I would like something to happen. Like when it's in that book. I always say, it's always like, what would you like to happen? It's in E Squared. It's, it's like whenever you do something, you're like, what would you like to happen? So when I used to, whenever I would get behind the desk at Compound Media, I would want to make people laugh. I would always, and to this day, want to say the smart things in the dumb way, or maybe it's a dumb thing in a smart way. But either way, I'd like to make a little commentary about the world and have you laugh while we're doing it. That's what we do. That's what I'm trying to get going on over at the First America Warehouse, where I'll be tomorrow and Wednesday. Hopefully with Fred Rubino. I have to reach out to him. Certainly with Kevin Downey Jr. on Wednesday. Possibly with Joey the Box, if you follow First America Warehouse on Tuesday morning. That's what I want to do. And that's why I really am a big fan of Fred Rubino and Kevin Downey Jr., even more so Fred Rubino, because Fred Rubino's like me. He's old, he's haggard, he's had it. And he can report on the news in an intelligent way, but more importantly, humorous way that makes it worth listening to. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to point out what I think, but make it worth your while to hear my opinion, okay? But when you're going on YouTube just to say, fuck these guys, they're losers, okay, so how does that help anyone? How does it help anyone knowing that I'm a loser? He knows that his whole life, and he can't ditch it. You should feel bad for my... I mean, how would that help anyone? But when I bring something up, like, oh, let's say that Damar Hamlin is a fucking piece of shit, lying shill, if this is even him anymore, for the left. When I say that, don't you think I want to wake people up? Don't you think I want people to notice that fucking maybe the government doesn't have our best interests in mind when they give us medical advice, and maybe you should listen to me and maybe, do your own fucking research and maybe use your gut instinct and maybe read up. But when Damar Hamlin tweets 3 broken hearts, and now that 3 broken hearts is for the firing of their head coach, Sean McDermott, okay, which I could give 2 fucks about, okay? But when he puts this up, and I respond with a retweet saying, I think you meant 3 needles equals 3 broken hearts. And then put And you should have posted this 5 years ago when they tried to kill you.